What would it be like to wake up every morning excited to start your day because you know that the work that you do is not just some job, but it's a passion, it's a calling, it's aligned with your purpose? Hi, I'm Desmond with Davis Inspired Solutions, and I have 4 tips that'll help you conduct a purpose-driven job search. So let's get started with our first step, and we're focusing on reflection. Here are 3 reflective prompts I want you to consider. What are your top 5 core values, and how do these core values influence your personal and professional life? What are some steps you can take to ensure that your future job aligns with these core values? Question 2 is going to be about passions. What activities or hobbies get you excited, make you feel energized, and how can you incorporate that into your potential career? The last reflection prompt for number 1 is all about purpose. So based on your own values, passions, and strengths, what do you believe your purpose is in life? How can you go about aligning that in a potential career path? So now that you finished step 1 and your reflections are done, it's time to go to step 2 and turn them reflections into research. So the research we're going to do will be with 5 search engines: Bework, Idealist, Work for Good, GoodFind, and movingworlds.org. Don't worry about writing these down. I put these in the description below as a free resource to you. For the purpose-minded professional, these 5 websites are our LinkedIn. There are Indeed. Insert any job search engine that you can think of. And the reason why I like these websites is because they're covered in job listings that are focusing on doing good work, impactful work. Whether it's focusing in communities or sustainability or any other type of purpose and passion you might have. Now, it's important to know that a lot of these job listings will probably be nonprofit organizations, associations, charities, things like that. So as long as that's your jam, those will be your go-to 5 websites. And again, those are in the description below. Now, let's say you find a job and you find an employer that you think might be a good match. This will lead us to our 3rd step, which is all about searching their social media, their websites, and any other digital footprint that they possibly have. So let's get into it. You'll first want to start with their main website. For a company's website, go look for their main menu and search under the About Us column. There you'll find things regarding to mission, vision, their goals, and how they want to go about making an impact. Study those things carefully and see if any of those resonate with you and what you want to do, and also what you want to be known for. Because remember, that organization's brand has to interact with your professional brand. Once you've taken some notes on their website and their About Us page, I want you to then hop to their social media. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or X, is it? I don't know. Their YouTube if they have one. Just not LinkedIn yet. Again, yet. And on their social media, I want you to look at the posts that they have. Usually these social media platforms are more focused on engagement, getting conversation out there. They use it as a way of marketing whatever type of outreach they're doing. Almost any organization in business, whether it's a Fortune 500, small business, or a nonprofit or a local charity, has some level of engagement or some type of social responsibility person who works within the organization. And they look to that person, as well as their social media team, to help put out a good image and to give record of all of the work that they're doing outside of the 9-to-5 day-to-day. Now, as you comb through the posts, I want you to go down to the comment section. See what people are saying. Of course, you're going to see some haters in there and probably some complaints, which is normal. But what I want you to do is to look at the replies. Is the organization actually responding to its customers? And if they do respond, is it actually meaningful? Or is it a bunch of heart, prayer, fire flame emojis and all that stuff? That'll let you know what an organization thinks about its customers, or at the very least thinks about its public perception. And if you're a person whose purpose is tied to community or caring for those less fortunate, that might be something you want to pay attention to. Now, I just want you to do a general Google search on this organization. See if there's any customer reviews, if there's any blogs or complaints about their business practices. Is their name tied to some form of scandal? All of these are things you should be thinking and considering when you're looking from a purpose-driven perspective. And once you've compiled your information, I want you to go down the list of all the different things you looked at and compare and contrast for congruency. Is what they put on their website not congruent with what they're pushing on social media? Are they portraying a particular image on social media, but their Google reviews are being ripped apart by people in their community? These are all things you need to start considering when we're looking from a purpose-driven perspective. And now for our last one, it's gonna be sort of a two-parter. This is gonna focus all on networking. So let's say you find a match. You see the work this organization is doing. It aligns with your own purpose and your own passions and what you wanna be known for and what you wanna contribute to society. Excellent, that's perfect. Now it's time to take it another step further. If you're able to, I want you to check out any events that they may have going on that's open to the public, or professional development or conferences that they might be going to, or maybe things they put on their social media like YouTube. If you can go in person, see if you can find people who work there and connect, network. Do like the LinkedIn thing, but in person if you can. Conferences, social experiences and gatherings, job fairs if applicable, are great places to talk to people when they're out of the perimeter of the job. When we're not stuck at headquarters, we feel a little more free and we're willing to talk a little bit more and be a little more truthful with what's going on. Another important part of this is to remember that the organization is made up of the effort and the desires of the people that work there. So maybe you find a place that is aligned with your purpose and your passion and what you want to do with your life, but the people that work there are just terrible. That might be something you want to think about and consider before you apply. And the other half of this last tip is to then go check out their LinkedIn. And the reason why we waited till last to look at their LinkedIn is because now we have a robust understanding of exactly what they're about. LinkedIn is the place to report on promotions, new appointments, big projects that businesses or organizations want the world to know about. LinkedIn is sort of like the new press release. Since not a lot of people read newspapers anymore, everything's posted on LinkedIn. And since you have a clearer understanding of what an organization is about, you'll be able to see the gems in some posts and some of the bull jive that's in others. But when you do all of these steps and you do them with patience, it'll only be a matter of time until you find your purpose-driven career. Real quick, once you land that dream job, in your first couple weeks and maybe months, it can be real easy to get sucked into what's going on at the job. So much so that you may start making the habit of blurring the lines of work-life harmony. This leads to you never really turning work off, especially if you're in a purpose-driven job. So if you know that could be a potential issue for you, check out this video where I'll show you how to be super intentional with your after-hours time so that you're waking up feeling restored, refreshed, and ready to face the day. See you in the next video. Peace.